guys, Spectre here and welcome back to another speed build. I'm recording this because I'm going to be away for a little while, like a week or so. And I wanted something to go up on the channel while it's gone, but at the same time I didn't have the time to record like a full episode of something. So yeah. There is a little story behind this build, and originally I saw it on I was just googling like houses because that's the normal thing to do, right? You know, googling houses, that's normal, right? Somebody? Anybody? Anyway, and I saw this house that was like pure white and like kind of squarish like this, but it looked so pretty, and I was trying to emulate it, but I don't think I got it really well. Anyway, this house is for 2 Sims, but you can easily make it for much more, because the upstairs is one entire mother truck and bedroom. Like it's massive. And we also have a cute little balcony there, which is adorable. I say cute little, you could fit like 2 beds there. Yeah. Anyway, the story behind this is, you know, I think I'll get to it when we start finishing, because it's gonna take a while. So yeah, it is very much a modern build, so there was these big windows going all around, and I was trying out the new windows that came with Get Together that I honestly never noticed before, but then I was messing around with Sims on my own and I saw it in one of the houses in the island, on the Get Together island, and I thought it looked really cool, but it didn't fit. Like I wanted it to touch the top of the build and it just didn't do that. Anyway, I actually started planning the bedrooms first in this one, and you can see clearly where the wardrobe is going to be going. But yeah, that is 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom, and it's on the ground floor because I knew that I wanted it to be nearer to the kitchen, because the Sim that is going to be living in there, he's going to be like a chef. Like he's going to want to be like a gourmet chef or something. And I used that door because I thought it looked like there was more privacy involved in it. And got those French windows, and the bottom floor is like higher than the top floor, like in terms of, I think there's 3 levels of walls, and this is the highest one. And we're using those glass windows inside the bedroom as well, because he is on the ground floor and we wanted him to have his privacy but still have like light coming in, like natural light. And it's here that I decided I'm just gonna make this like 1 big bedroom. Like it's gonna be like a penthouse or something. But yeah, I suddenly realized that I couldn't use the big fancy doors. But this one's really cute. This is the, I think, Get Together, my brain just farted. What was I gonna say? The Get Together door, yeah. We delete that because we're going to change the orientation there, and that is going to be a sort of walk-in closet thing. Got 2 wardrobes on either side and stuff like that, and that is going to be the little bathroom, which is a fairly strange shape in the end, because I wanted it to have like a section where the bathtub will fit perfectly, and in the end it just looked, it was a really strange room to work with. Painting the walls, I was gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna stick with this for now to work with, and then like come back and change the colors later, and you know, have some difference to it. And then I just forgot, and like I logged out of the game after taking screenshots, and I was like, oh yeah, that was the thing that I said I was gonna do. But yeah, we got that door again from the spa day. I really like the spa day stuff. They're like my favorite stuff. And using the same floors throughout, but because again I told myself I'm gonna change this later and I forgot. Like my brain is not working today and I'm so sorry. We're looking for that spa day thing where it's like the waterfall in the frame. Yeah, that thing. Because I thought it would be really nice to have that cascading water just as like a wall instead of an actual wall. And I tried to move that thing upwards, but it just looked weird. So I just left it alone. And yeah, there's gonna be a swimming pool outside later, so you can see like this is like a pretty fancy house. Like, it's not space efficient at all. And I don't even remember how much the cost came up to because I cheated in some money and like it wasn't enough. So yeah. Again, like I said, there's gonna be a gourmet chef in here, or at least someone who's like aspiring to be one. So like the main reason why he's living in this house is because the chicken. Oh my god, what the hell, brain? I was gonna say chicken. The kitchen. I'm sorry, but like the kitchen is like really fancy. Like it's state of the art apparently. Like I got all the fanciest things, and there's a little dividing wall there because I thought it'll be nice to divide the kitchen with the dining room, but still have it sort of looking into one another because everything else in this house is like really wide. So I thought it would be nice to have the open space, but at the same time still divide the rooms. The bathroom was really confusing because the walls are really high and the walls are all white. So it looked like there was a lot of empty spaces even as I tried to fill it up. So I was adding wow, I am not doing well today. But I added the dividing walls and things like that, and in desperate hopes that will help. And I think it did. Like, I like to think that it did. If it didn't, let me know, and I'll try to keep it in mind the next time I'm working on a build. Anyway, I thought with the higher ceilings we could get like this fancy, those fancy lights, and in the end I chucked it in the corner because I thought it looks so pretty, I might as well just use it as sort of like illumination as well as an art piece of some sort. So that's what I did, and yeah. Bathroom lights are really simple, and we got these lights inside here. I don't think that light is working properly because like when I was taking screenshots, even though the light was there, it was really dark in that room. So I don't... Oh, and I really like these things. I think they came with Get Together as well, and they're so pretty. Like, the girl upstairs, she's the one who actually owns the house. Like, the guy downstairs is just sort of like renting from her, and it sort of helps her pay the bills as well because she can't afford any of this, but she sort of wants to be like a musician, like a famous musician, and she wants to strike it out on her own. She doesn't want to be tied down to a record label or anything. And I was play testing the bathroom there. And that's the sim. That's the girl who's trying to be a musician, and her parents are really rich. So like they've gone off to travel the world, and they left her the house, this really fancy house. And so they were like, if you can make enough money to maintain this house, then by all means, you know, go for it. But if you can't and you start losing money instead, then you have to go out and get a proper job and play Sims 4 more bids, because this bid was the only one that sort of worked with it, but at the same time kind of doesn't. So yeah. I need a cough. Be right back. And we put in a dividing wall because again the space up there is like really big. And while I still want it to be open plan, if we don't put in dividing walls, it's gonna look like really empty. Plus, oh, this is the wardrobe. Plus, there's gonna be a piano next to the door, so you know it sort of blocks off the noise if she's sleeping there, or if like her future hubby is sleeping there and she wants to work on something. So yeah, that will sort of help. Like, it won't help in The Sims, but you know. And I'm so excited about this one. But I really like this thing that I did, and oh my gosh, did it take so long. I sped this up by nearly 600%. So what you're seeing is like sped up so much. But I saw like some simmers doing this, and I was like, oh, I really need to try it because it looks really cool. Like, you'll be able to draw the curtains over. It was like yeah, so it took me a while. It took me very long to just try and get it right. But in the end, I'm really happy that it did. Like, it looks good, and it sort of gives you the idea that since it's a huge space up there and we just player tested it, that, you know, if she ever was living with someone upstairs, if she wanted just a little bit of privacy, sometimes she could just draw the curtains shut. And yeah, walking downstairs and realizing, oh, we don't have a place for the TV, so we are making one. Putting in that short dividing wall. I'm not quite sure whether that works or not, but I didn't want to just like put the TV up against the staircase either. And we moved that door further back because I just wanted more space for the chairs and things like that. And everything is looking really white. And in this section, I feebly attempted to add some colors into it. Didn't really work out, but hey, I tried, okay? So it's not all white. And yeah. Oh, and I love that table. It's got that little grass height underneath it. I think it's also from Spa Day. Like, it's so cute. And yeah, trying to add colors. I just tried. I don't think it did very well, but at least I tried. Took me a while to find a chair that suited this thing. I tried the green again, but I think we changed that later on, and then I realized I didn't do the bedroom downstairs. And see, we're out of money again, so I had to cheat in some more money. Like, this house cost a lot. Like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a playthrough of this on the channel, because one thing, I have a full schedule, and another thing, the story that I made up for it is really, really messed up. And I try as I may, I would rather this channel sort of remain a little bit PG, or, you know, I want to say children's friendly, but at the same time my Bioshock series definitely wasn't children friendly. But you get what I mean, and the story that I have in my head for this house, it's just inspired about a few things that I've seen happen in my life. It's people that I know, and yeah, it's a little bit messed up, so I'm not quite sure. If you're interested in a playthrough like that and you don't mind that there's gonna be a few, I want to say scandalous things? Yeah, a few scandalous things, then let me know, because I will try. And yeah, I'm just gonna try. Anyway, we're working on a pool. I thought about using petals, but then I'm not quite fond of the rose petal ones because it looks dirty. Yeah, it kind of looks a little bit dirty. And adding in some lights. I should have seen what the pool looks like at night. It probably looks really nice. I like the new water that they added as well. Like, this water is so pretty. It's so like clear and shimmering and shiny. And it took me forever to figure out which floor tiles to use on this. And yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I moved the treadmill over because I wasn't sure whether the sim could still get on and jump off if the treadmill was in the way or being used. And we added that thing to act as an exhaust pipe for the kitchen, which I've seen. Oh gosh, I really want to give credit, but I can't remember what his name was. Crap. Anyway, I saw another small simmer do something like that, and I was like, that's a good idea, so I used it. Doing some attempts at landscaping, I want to say. Yeah, landscaping. Oh, you can't see me do the little finger thing, like the air quotes. But yeah, adding the cherry blossom trees, and after I added them, I was thinking, oh, I should have just left the water as the flower petal water, because then it looks like the cherry blossoms kind of like fell in when it on a windy day, that kind of thing. And I want to ask you, is it post box that's American, or is it mailbox that's American, or I don't even know. I need to cough again. Woo! I just had lasagna and it was good. Yeah, my road to vegetarianism isn't working out too well. But hey, I'm gonna be cutting it down to once a week now. As in once a week that I allow myself to eat meat. And also, it was super important that we put in posters or at least paintings and stuff like that around the house, because holy cow, is this house super white. Oh yeah, and there's that red chair there. I don't know if I should have left it, but I just did. And we're adding some deco to the kitchen. I think that's a coffee box, and I think that's adorable. And some shoes to the boys' room. That is gonna be a guy character, definitely. And he's the main reason that I'm reluctant to do this, because it's a little bit scandalous. Like, should I talk about it? I don't know if I should, because it's not gonna reflect very well on me as a person if I start talking about it, especially after I just said that it's inspired by some of the people that I know. Well, we're not, friends, but like I know them. Screw it. I'm not gonna say anything. Anyway, we're putting up some decorations upstairs in that little study area, and the girl shoes, because I wanted to put it there, but at the same time I was worried that she couldn't get into the cupboard if there were shoes in the way. But we put up some. The SimID pack is really good for bathroom decorations. Put up some more of those hanging clothes, which I love, by the way, and certificates, because she did very well in school in terms of music and things like that. So she has plenty of certificates to prove that, she knows her stuff, but whether she'll make it as a composer is another thing entirely. And there was a blank space here, so I just chucked in like a fireplace, because why not? And we put a little mirror on top of the fireplace, because just to fill in the space, and I didn't want to put another painting there. I don't know how to describe it, but it just didn't feel right to put in a painting. And yeah, I found an ice sculpture and wanted to see what it looked like, but we didn't use it in the end, don't worry. Yeah, we're just decorating right now. And I think we're almost done. We'll be going into the screenshots pretty soon, which I just realized I forgot to add to the footage that I'm watching right now. So I'm gonna cue some music when it's time. Yeah, tried to put in some stuff there, but it didn't really work out. And putting in some more little touches here and there. I want to say I'm trying to do detailing, but the truth is I just wanted to fill up the empty space. And I don't know what's up with that chest, but I knew I wanted it in the house. So where are we? Oh yeah, we added up some loo roll and some more bathrobes, and cue the music. Message from my best friend hidden in your phone. It said she missed your touch. Why, thanks so much, I guess.